Can you imagine to come without touching yourself? If no, then watch this video and I will explain to you how it works, because honestly, this is something that I do quite a lot and it's super much fun. So stay tuned. My name is Barbara Baumgartner. I'm a love and relationship coach from Germany. I've been a certified hypnotist since 2012. I used to work as a dominatrix for 9 years. I was dating all of my life. I studied psychology and I know quite a lot about men and women as well, and how we are different and how we live our sexuality, how we feel, how we love, and I want to explain to you everything on this channel. So if you're interested in more, I have so many subjects. I already have a German channel with many videos. So now I'm gonna fill this English YouTube channel as well. So if you want, I would be very happy to have a subscription, and then you will be informed whenever I upload something. And today, let's talk about the hand-free orgasm. How does it work? Okay, so you must know, for example, when you have a pain, okay, you have a pain in your teeth, for example, and you take a pill, a painkiller. How it works is that the pain is still there, but your brain does not process the pain anymore, does not realize that there's a pain. Also, if you have an anesthesia or something. So actually, the pain is still there, but your brain does not feel it. And it's the same the other way around. If there's actually no good feeling, because nobody is touching you down there, but you do have the good feeling in your head, in your brain, you feel it, even though it's not there. So, so it can be there and you do not feel it, or it is not there and you feel it. Isn't that amazing? Our brain is so cool. So, an erotic hypnosis, usually when I do erotic hypnosis, I love doing them, is that you do touch yourself at the end. But the hand-free orgasm is something else. A hand-free orgasm, I'm totally honest, usually does not work when you listen to it for the first time, because our brain, everything is new, it's still focusing, analyzing things. But after 1, 2, 3 times of listening to the hypnosis, your brain can relax, and then you can allow yourself that it happens. It's more allowing yourself. It's not like 1, 2, 3, now it comes. Oh, it has to come. No. You're relaxed. You listen to my voice. You listen to the fantasy of your choice. My erotic hypnoses are always 100% personalized. So you can tell me this is what I want to hear. Then you listen to your story. You are in your situation, like in a dream. Just imagine you have a dream at night and the dream is awesome. Do you know those dreams where you wake up and you're like, oh my God, this was so hot. It happened to me so often. I woke up and I had orgasms and I had sex in the dream. And I definitely did not touch myself during the dream, but I had an orgasm in very erotic moments. So our brain is totally able to feel certain things, even though they're not completely real. But then again, the question is, what is reality? What is not? I think if something is in your brain, that is actually very real, right? So if you want to do, no, don't get me wrong, you do not have to do an erotic hypnosis or a hand-free orgasm hypnosis. You can also do it with yourself. It's just very hard because you have to be very relaxed, very calm, and we are all in this alpha state, in this state of mind where we produce alpha waves in our brain, and this is the so-called trance. Trance always means your brain is producing certain waves. They can be seen on screen. So it's not some hocus pocus. It's real. And when you are like a couple of seconds before falling asleep, you produce those cells. The problem is, if we are in that state, it is very hard to have a fantasy and be aroused at the same time. And this is where hypnosis works, because I can help you go into this trance and then I tell you something so that you do not have to think about fantasies or situations, because usually when you come into this state yourself, then you fall asleep after it, or it's during the day. We are very often in a trance state of mind, even though we do not realize it. But if you say, hey, I want to have a hand-free orgasm without having to do the work, a hypnosis usually is the best way for you. And to be honest, after Usually the first 1, 2, 3 times, very often it does not work because it's so new for our brain. So take your time, relax, and after a couple of times, it will be easy for you to come. And let me tell you my experience. I have a cop fetish, so I love the police. And I remember it's not as bad anymore, but a couple of years ago when I saw cops, when I saw guns, like, oh my God, it was so hot for me. And I met this guy and he was a cop and he held me. He had his uniform on. I was in normal clothes, so nothing touchy intimately. By the way, it was a private date, so it was a cop, and he visited me privately. So it was not on street. So it was not that I committed a crime or so. So he came to me, and he held me in a certain position, and I could relax, and I felt so good. And he gave me time to relax. He did not touch me or want anything from me that I did not want to give him. And I came after, I don't know, a couple of minutes in that position where he was holding me. And I came and I looked at him and I was like, I just came. I had an orgasm. And he was like, wait, nobody touched you down there. How could this happen? And I said, yeah, it was in my whole body. It was in my brain and my heart, in my lung, in like arms and legs, everywhere. The orgasm was everywhere. And a couple of years later, I did the same with another cop, also the same position, and he held me and I felt very relaxed and calm and blah, and I came again. And then the pandemic came, and I was working as a dominatrix back then and a hypnosis coach. So I did both, but I did never ever connect it. So I was very serious as a coach. I already spoke at the world's biggest hypnosis conferences in Las Vegas, the Hypno Thoughts, twice. And then I was the dominatrix, but I never wanted to do both. But then the pandemic came and I had to earn money and I was not prepared for that. So I said, okay, I offer erotic hypnosis. And then many men came and they said like, hey, so only online, can you do an erotic hypnosis with a hand-free orgasm? And I said, what's that? And I did not realize that actually I had hand-free orgasms already. I did not realize that. And then I did. I was like, hey, wait a minute. I know that it is possible. And I know how to do it because I did it myself. So then I started offering it. And man, love those hand-free orgasms. I think, yeah, as a man, it's somehow really amazing to just do nothing and then there's this little fountain coming, right? So guys, if you're interested in that, just contact me. I'm very happy to help you with erotic hypnosis. You'll find my prices down below. And if you have any questions about erotic hypnosis with touching yourself or normal hypnosis, I'm also trained in, normal things like losing weight, gaining weight, whatever you want. Stop smoking, you name it. I'm very happy that you watched this video. Thank you so much. If you have questions, comments, comment down below and you find some information about me in the info box, and see you soon. And please, if you like my channel, subscribe, and I'm happy to see you soon. Bye.